Hello friends, happy Vlogtober week 2. Happy Friday. So I thought I would do a weekend Vlogtober this week because I was busy throughout the whole entire week. So I thought we can spend a weekend together, a weekend in my life. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're going to watch some movies. We're going to listen to some spooky music. We're going to read some books. And I'm just going to vlog what I'm up to this weekend. I'm in the middle of filming another video that you probably already watched, so yeah, I'm reorganizing my bookshelf and reading some witchy rom-coms, so working on technically 3 videos this week, so that's why you only got weekend me. So I'm gonna go back to finishing my thing. Thought I would just intro this vlog and we can just spend the weekend together and see what I'm up to. So yay! Happy Vlogtober week 2! Starting Friday off, I made dinner and then I started Red, White, and Royal Blue. This is my first time watching it and I just watched it on the couch with my teddy bear, and here are a few of my reactions to watching it. Of course, you have to have some chips while watching a movie, right? So that was my snack of choice, and yes, it was very good. I loved it. And then we get to the sad part and then the happy ending, of course, and such a good movie. Loved it. That was a great Friday night movie. So I'm in my pumpkin pajamas and they're super cute, and I started my pumpkin vinyl, which is the Charlie Brown soundtrack, and I just played that while I started a new book. And I was really trying to get Hopeless to download, but it was already on my Kindle. It was glitching because it just came out, I think, and I got to read it as soon as it was launched on midnight. So yeah, got to read that. So love the story. Bo and Bailey, so cute. Got to be all snuggly in my warm bed and read that for the evening. And I read 20 chapters that night. I couldn't resist. And that was the end of my Friday evening. Now moving on to Saturday. On Saturday, I wore these Halloween pajamas. I'm already in the Christmas mood. I'm still reading Hopeless, finishing that up, just reading it on the couch, and then made mac and cheese for dinner and some chicken nuggets. I'm basic. I love a good mac and cheese meal. Then I started to watch All of These Voices. So I had to bring out Paramount Plus, and it was being glitchy again. I don't know what is up with everything being glitchy in this vlog, but it's apparently like glitchy season in my apartment. I don't know why. Maybe it's the spooky season. So it finally loaded up. I put these fun lights on my TV, so that is fun. It's going to change. I'm going to put Christmas lights during the holidays, but for now they're pumpkin lights. So finally loaded All of These Voices. Love that it finally was uploaded to a platform that I own. So got to watch that, got to watch everything, and then going back to see like baby One Direction footage. I'm like, oh, that is so cute. And I had to like sing my heart out to History, which you'll be seeing here in a bit. I think I vlogged my reaction and I put it in, but I had to sing along to that, and I sang along to a lot of things, and there I am. There's my reaction of me singing and like screaming my lungs out to History. And then we couldn't have a movie night without some popcorn. That was a struggle to open, but you didn't see me struggle. It looks like it was so easy to open, but I got to have this white cheddar popcorn. Great movie essential, and I got to watch that and eat some delicious popcorn, so that was fun. And then yeah, just more singing of me thing. These are the happy moments. I didn't vlog me breaking down crying because some of these scenes were very emotional. When the credits, I watched it all the way through, and it was so fun to see that they mentioned all of the One Direction boys. Then we move on to Sunday. Here are these Halloween pajamas. I'm corrected myself there. Had some breakfast burritos and these tater tot rounds. Finished Hopeless, so all done with that. I just had 2 chapters left to read and the epilogue, I believe, and then I completed the whole book. So yay, book complete. I got to update my Goodreads, which I always do. I keep it all like up to date and stuff, so I'll link my Goodreads down below if you want to follow me, add me as a friend. Made some dinner, made a rice bowl that was really yummy, And then I started Once Upon a Time, haven't watched it in years. And then I also started Caught Up by Liz Tomford. That is my latest Kindle read, so that is fun. Then during like midnight or whatever, I decided to like make some cookies. No, I think I started making cookies at like 2 a.m. It wasn't midnight, so I just did the pre-made dough. I have an oven finally in my apartment. They finally replaced it to a brand new oven. So this is my first time making cookies in my brand new oven in my apartment. So turned it on, made some cookies, made 8 cookies, and yes, I did eat them all and set it for 10. See, it is I made cookies at 2:30 in the morning. Good for me, but it's the weekend, who cares? So that is what the cookies look like. Nice golden brown. Bought some milk this weekend, so I got that and just ate it while reading my Kindle book and watching Once Upon a Time. I do things simultaneously, and that was my weekend, and hope you enjoyed watching my whole weekend. Hello, happy Sunday. So let's wrap up this Vlogtober weekend in my life, shall we? I had a pretty fun weekend. So what you didn't see was Friday I went to the Taylor Swift The Eras Tour movie, which is going to be in a separate vlog. So it was very movie crazy. I got back, I cooked dinner, and then I watched another movie. I watched Red, White, and Royal Blue. That was one of my first like reading vlogs, or like second reading vlogs on this channel. Love the book. It was so fun getting to read that book, and I've been putting off watching that movie, so I finally watched it and I loved it. I just sat there and like ate some chips and I was like fangirling, and it was such a good movie. I loved it. I mean, it is similar to the book, but then again, there's like a lot of details missing. It's obviously like that with book adaptations. Like it's never the same, but I still enjoyed the movie. I really want to watch it again. It was so good. So yeah, I know it's October and I should be watching like thriller or horror movies and like scary movies, but when you live alone, you don't want to scare yourself. So I have been putting off watching like a few things. So what a perfect time. I wasn't doing anything this weekend. I just got home from watching a movie, so I'm like, let's watch another one. So Friday was amazing. Got to like do that, and you'll just have to see that vlog later on. Then we move on to Saturday. So all I did was read and then watch another movie, or is it technically a documentary? So I was saying that I have Paramount Plus, and I got to watch Louis Tomlinson's All of These Voices. And I shouldn't have did that because that made me so emotional. Like, I thought I was going to film some of my like reactions like I did with the other movie, but no, I just cried my eyes out, especially when he lost his mom and talked about it, because I can relate to Louis. That's why I cannot listen to Two of Us, because I don't have my mom either. I just lost her as well, and it never gets easier than hearing a story like that. Really gets to me. So I have so much respect for him. Like, I was always a Niall girly when they were One Direction. Like, I loved Niall. I was always attracted to his laugh. I like his first single. I have so many memories with that. And I just always was a Niall girly. And then I slowly started being a Harry Styles girly. And then now I feel like I have so much respect for Louis, and watching his documentary and just like sitting there and like hearing all his experiences, and like he's just a normal person. Like, wow, amazing. Like, it was so good. So I loved watching that, and I feel bad. I really wanted to see him in concert. I thought I was going to see him maybe in the Philippines. He had Asia dates, and I don't know if it was like confirmed or he was going to add a show. I don't know, but I think he canceled it. And then he had some here at the Hollywood Bowl, which I could have went to, but I think I just had gotten back from the Philippines. Like, it was 2 or 3 days like after I got back, and I was not up for like traveling back to LA after like traveling, and no, so I missed out on both of his like LA dates. But hopefully if he does another tour, that convinced me. His documentary really convinced me. Now this makes me want to watch the This Is Us documentary, the movie, whatever. I have it on DVD. My dad got it for me for my birthday. So I have that for the DVD. So maybe I'll do that next weekend. Then we move on to Sunday, which is now. I started Once Upon a Time, and that is so good. I forgot how much fun like Once Upon a Time is. And like it started in 2011, and I remember watching it. I had just started college, I believe. I just turned 18, and it's so weird seeing that she, or like Emma Swan, was supposed to be like 28 when she broke the curse. And like I'm not even 28 anymore. I'm 30 now, so I'm even older than she is in that. I mean, I don't know her true age. In the TV show, she was supposed to be 28, so I'm like, wow. I probably thought when I was watching that at 18, I'm like, wow, 28 is so far away. I was discussing it with my dad tonight, and I said that probably like, how am I the same age as these TV show characters? I'm almost the same age as Lorelai Gilmore in Gilmore Girls. She's 32, right? She was 16 when she had Rory, and then Rory 16, and then she was 32. I'm 30. I'm 2 years away from like Lorelai Gilmore's age, which I'm like, wow. Like I never thought that would happen. So started Once Upon a Time. Gonna binge that. I don't know how many seasons. They're probably like a lot. What is it, like 7? So gonna watch that on TV for the rest of the week, or however long it takes me. So that is gonna be my nightly TV show now. Gonna catch up on that. And yeah, the books that I'm reading this week, I read a lot of books, which you will see in my next video after this, which is going to be my witchy reading vlog, which is what I read all throughout this week. So that's why I couldn't like update you, but I did read 2 books, or technically I read one, and I am starting another one. So I started Hopeless as soon as it came out on my Kindle. I was really frustrated. I don't know if like I filmed it a little bit. I was trying to like add it to my Kindle, and it just wouldn't work. And then finally it worked, and it glitched, and I could open it and I could read it. So I started Hopeless, I think an hour after it came out. So that's why it was glitching, I feel like. Then I just spent the weekend reading that. Love it. It's the final book in the Chestnut Spring series. Like everyone else, I'm just as obsessed with it. I love all the characters, and I gave it 4 stars. The last 2 books for me, Powerless and Reckless, were 5 stars, but this is 4 stars. So overall, I think I gave Flawless 3 stars. I gave Heartless 4 stars. Powerless was 5, Reckless was 5, and then 4 stars for it. But overall, probably like a solid 4.5 star series. I loved it. Such a fun like romance book series. I can't wait for more of Elsie Silver's books. So I finished that, and also I just got the physical copy in the mail, which you will probably see in my next weekly Vlogtober vlog. And then I started Caught Up by Liz Tomford. So I just wanted more romance books, and I'm just needing a palette cleanser because I'm reading so many witch rom-coms, which is the point of my weekly vlog. But I'm like, I want something else. I want something that is not magical. Like, give me something. So Hopeless and Caught Up. I think I'm on like chapter 10 of Caught Up. I'm reading it really slowly because I'm trying to push through my witch reads. I really want to read Wildfire and maybe Meant to Be by, what is it, K.L. Walther. I want to read those 2 books. I don't know if I can get to them. I have so many books, and it's already what, like the 15th? And I have 15 more days, 16 more days to read like 7 or 8 books on my TBR. Will I make it? Who knows? But I'm gonna stop blabbering. I need to import this footage and continue watching Once Upon a Time. So that is probably gonna be the end of my weekend. I am just going to edit what you just watched and watch some more TV shows. So I had a really fun weekend. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me and just seeing what I did throughout Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Stay tuned for my Taylor Swift like movie eras tour vlog that I did. I did a whole vlog, so you'll see that maybe in a week or 2. And obviously I'm going to start a new Vlogtober vlog tomorrow, Monday, and I have a few things that are going to be exciting throughout this week. So yeah, stay tuned for more. I'm keeping up with my content. Hope you're enjoying it. My bookshelf tour video has been doing pretty good, so I'm really happy because that took forever to edit that. So yay, I'm gonna stop blabbering. I will link anything that I mentioned down below in the description if you want to check that out, as well as my bookstagram and my book talk. I do hope you enjoyed watching. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye everyone!